Hello and welcome everyone on my channel, the Garden City Project. My name is Greg Holenstein and I'm a landscape architect. In this episode, I'm going to talk about sustainability. And for me, it's very important. I want to be very clear on this topic because there tend to be a lot of misunderstandings on the topic of sustainability. I see many people coming up with things like, "Oh my gosh, Greg, you're driving a diesel car. How can you talk about sustainability? How dare you?" Well, everyone can have his own opinion about this. But in my opinion, sustainability is not about judging other people's behavior, because we are living in a free society and everyone is allowed to do whatever he pleases, whatever he wants, as long as he doesn't harm other people with his behavior. That's one of the key fundamentals of our modern society. So we come to the question now, what actually is sustainability? And we can make a definition in easy words. Like sustainability is the ability to support or maintain a process continuously over time. What the most people understand about sustainability is that we preserve the environment for future generation and we do as little harm to the nature and to the environment as possible. Nevertheless, we also have to consider that we have to preserve our economy for future generations, because our economy is very important. And if you think, "Oh no, we don't need our economy, it's not so important," and yeah, I can just say, no, this is not true, because we live from our economy. Like it's also a foundation, a fundament for our modern society, and we would be in a very miserable place without our functional economy we have today. We can actually see what our life would be without our economy. If we take a look at the third world, at people in very poor countries, like there are hundreds of millions of people living under very poor conditions in the third world, and these people are suffering, and of course they also want a better life as soon as possible. In order to keep our wealth in the first world, in the developed countries, and to enhance wealth in the third world, like in the poor countries, to make the life better for those people, we need to use fossil fuels. At the moment, at least, because now at the moment it's the most important source of energy for the whole world. Furthermore, we do not only need fossil fuels for personal consumption, for like cars and airplanes and stuff like that. We also need fossil fuels to build up infrastructure, to produce food and to produce other kind of goods we need for our daily life. So everyone, nearly everyone from our society, if he wants it or not, consumes fossil fuels in a direct or in an indirect way. We even need fossil fuels for the whole construction industry and also to construct new renewable energies like solar powers, windmills, water dams and so on. For the moment now we need fossil fuels to build up this new infrastructure and also to build up a green infrastructure. And if you think by now, "Oh my God, this is so bad, this is so negative, the world will go down and everything," I can just say, absolutely not. Because if you have this kind of view, you only see things from one direction. You only see the negative things. You don't see the good things happening in the world. And that's a very one-sided view. The world is not just black and white, and not everything is as bad as it seems on the first sight. On the last few years, there have been many new inventions, many new technologies, and many new implementations of new technologies and improvements of new technologies. And so not everything is just bad. Like, there is always possibilities to make things better and better. So what is the conclusion of this? And the conclusion is that we will probably not be able to go completely without fossil energies the next few decades. But we will be able to implement new sources of renewable energies the next few years and the next few decades. Every year we are building and constructing new solar power plants, new windmills, and new other kind of renewable energies like hydroelectric turbines and so on. Every year we make things better and more efficiently. We make cars better, computers, batteries, and so on. But to make all those things better and to invent new technologies, we need time and we need a lot of effort to do all of this. In my opinion, we should stop banning and forbidding too many things, like for example the gas-powered engine, because who knows? One day we might be able to produce synthetic e-fuel in a very large scale with renewable energies. This technology is already available today, but it's not implemented yet in a large scale. And if we give up freedom by banning too many things, we also give up our innovation strength. And this is the thing that brings us forward as humanity. So if you really care about the environment and about humanity, then you should, instead of judging other people for their behavior, you should invent new things, make things better, invent new technologies, implement new technologies, make existing technologies better. There are so many things you can do. There are so many possibilities. Just be a productive part of our society. So, if you want to change something in the world, be the change you want to see in the world. So, this was my statement about sustainability. If you agree or don't agree with my opinion, just write it in the comments and we can have a nice and interesting discussion about this topic. This is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could learn something. If you liked it, just press the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye.